Hi everyone, it's Carl here, and today I'm going to demonstrate how I make miniature iron rings which should fit right into any fantasy terrain, whether it's for Warhammer, Frostgrave or D&D. You can use them as door pulls, knockers, handles for trapdoors, or a handy place to tether your mule or chain your prisoners. I won't judge. I have already shown part of this technique on the fantasy house build, but this time I'm going to go with it from the very beginning. Now, I know you can find jewelry components that can do the same job, but I like this technique because it lets you make any size and thickness you want. However, if you have other ideas for making them, I'd love to hear it, so drop me a comment below. All you need is some steel wire and something to wrap it around. I suggest a metal rod. You can use wood, but the wire tends to bite into that and it's harder to remove. Just grab the wire and your shaper and a pair of pliers and make a nice tight coil. Then take it off and clip the wire into individual rings. You can use the flat part of the pliers to flatten the ring. To create the attachment for the ring, you have a couple of options. The first is to glue a strip of paper to the ring and wrap it around a few times, hiding the seam. This works best with slightly thicker wire, and the one I'm using here is at the lower end of what's doable for me. Option 2 is to use a section of styrene or paper rod and glue the ends of the ring to it. Option 3 is to just glue the piece to the surface and then glue a piece of paper on top, shaping it so it looks like a bracket. If you want some fancier looking handles, you could just shape your wires using the pliers. Here I am demonstrating with an oversized piece, as my hands would just get in the way if I was doing it to scale. Use one pair of pliers to hold the piece and control the bend, and the other one to apply force. Modern style handles are also easily doable this way. The challenge is to keep them consistent. You could even use these for ladders if you wanted to. And that's all for today. Hope you found this video useful, and as usual, if you have any comments or questions, drop them below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.